Yeah, so all my data sources are open because I am a very lazy investor. Uh, I never meet management. I never talk to management. I never travel to see any plants or anything. I've never done that for any investments. Um, and um, and the results still work out. Um, so we're not looking for superior information. What we're looking for is superior analytics on commonly known information. So for example, I mentioned the boom and bust of the shipping industry, and the gentleman asked me about is that going to change? Well, number one, it's never going to change because we have humans involved, and humans are hosed on the emotions. And the second is that market participants, we have two advantages against market participants. One is we have analytics, which can help us because we have some understandings that maybe markets are missing. And the second is that we have patience. So most investors don't have multi-year horizons. They want, I want to buy a stock at 10 and 2 weeks later I want to sell it at 12, and then I want to buy something else at 12 and sell it at 15, and I want to keep doing that. Well, good luck. If that worked, they'd be Warren Buffett because the compounding rate would blow away Buffett's compounding rate. But clearly, we still have Warren Buffett in place. So therefore, that approach doesn't work. And so if you have the patience and if you have the interest to really dig deep, then what you're going to find is that with commonly held information or known information, you may come up with insights that others have not. So, this is what Charlie Munger talks about, the lattice work of mental models, is you look at things through a different lens to try to see what can be different. Like I would say that when my friend Guy Spear uses the mental model saying that if Moody's is a great business in the US, what other businesses are like that in the other parts of the world? That's a great model because you may be able to find a business in another part of the world where people have not realized what a great business they have, and that's why these things get to where they are. And so, like for example, I think all my life, or at least all my investing life, I hated the automobile industry because it's high capex, it's unionized, you got consumer tastes, and you got a lot of things which are not good about the business. But when I studied the business I spent about 6 weeks studying the business, I actually realized that many of my underlying assumptions were wrong, and that the reason the auto companies had problems were for different reasons than what people think they have problems. So I did not have access to any data that is not publicly known, but I just synthesized it from many different sources to come up with some insights, and those insights were helpful. So I think the thing is that if you are a curious person, and if you are a person who's very deeply interested in business and how business works, and understanding different business or industries, then you can do quite well.